Okay. So still we are on this game. Why I use this game as an example is because this game has a lot of life and death problem here. So this is a very good example to show life and death problems. 死活问题啊，怎么做活？刚刚我们说的这块棋没做活，但是But Ethan didn't give up.
Oh.
Ethan didn't give up, which is good. So he is trying to make another group alive.
It's my game.
Yes, still your game, because your game is very good to learn about life and death.
I don't like my game. I think my game I lose.
So how do you kill this group? Is you try to reduce its space.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I accidentally let it make 2 eyes, which I'm not very happy about. I'm not happy about at all.
So this is good for white. What white does is to reduce its space, which is good. But what happens after that? Up to now, it's all fine because let's see, black has made one real eye, but this eye is a false eye. As long as white can keep this stone not to be killed, then black always has a false eye here, right? And this group is dead. But what happens after that is black throw in, white kills it, good. Black goes there, fine. Here. So what we should look at is where he can make eyes, right? So this space or this location has nothing to do with eyes. So it's not very important at all. What white can do is just to connect here. And now this group is dead. So that's a vital point. He has to connect. Unfortunately, didn't do that. So, and this stone has been captured and connected. Now black has 2 eyes. Now you can see it has a very, very beautiful 2 eyes. Okay. So let's summarize. How to make 2 eyes? The first thing to do to make eyes is to kill your opponent's stone. Once you kill a stone, you make an eye. If you cannot kill the stone, then you make more spaces to be able to make 2 eyes. So that's again, we need to know how to kill the stones. I talked about last time. How to kill a stone on the second line is you force it to go to the bottom line, to go to the first line. Then he has nowhere to go. You see, you keep chasing him and there's nowhere to go. So never force him to go to the middle side. So if you attack on this side, that's wrong. If he goes to, if he extend to the middle of the board, it's much difficult, much more difficult to kill him, almost impossible. Now it's almost impossible to kill this black group because he can just escape. Okay, this is when the stone is on the second line. This is what you do. What about if a stone is on the third line, can you still kill it? Can you still kill it by doing this, forcing him to go to the board of the board? Sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't. When you Atari, of course, he will escape. And if you block on this side, he will go to the other side. Probably you can still kill it, but sometimes it is complicated. But there is a situation that you can kill, that you can for sure kill a stone on the third line is something like this. Okay, something like this. So white cut and black extend. Black extend. Next move, he can do, if white goes somewhere else, then black can kill this stone using the ladder, right? The ladder. So, and black sees this. No, sorry, white. White sees this. So white extend to save this stone. But now this white stone will be killed. How do we do that? Is we Atari, white extend. And now we should block on the right side because black has one extra stone here. So if we block on the right hand side, then these two stones has nowhere to escape. So here you can still block. So you can see it's dead, nowhere to go. But if you block on the wrong side, if you block on this side, then white can escape. Now he can escape, and you cannot block it because once you block it, it's a double Atari, right? So once we see this shape, then we have to block on this side and not on this side. So I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to show you an example. Again, we use the game you played. Hu and Derek. Okay, here. First of all, this is a ladder. This is a ladder, and white is dead. So white should not escape because the more you escape, the more be killed. So really what I'm going to say is here, white Atari this stone on the third line and black escape. Now, which side should white block? We should block on the top side A or the bottom side B. So who wants to answer? Which side should white go to kill these two stones?
I
A or
guess
B?
they could block on B. Wait. Yeah, I guess you could block on B, I guess.
Yeah, I think B.
B. Okay. Actually, B is not right.
Oh.
A is right. Let's have a try.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Firstly, we see if we block on A, because you have a lot of stones here, so black has nowhere to go. You can block
Oh
it.
yeah, they could just do that. No.
Yeah, you can block
Yeah,
it.
I actually was a little confused.
I was looking at it in the other way. As if white tried to like do it from the other way, the black could have. No, like if white went to like A11 or something like that after or something. I'm not sure. Like if they blocked at A and then they went like they tried to corner it like one way, then I guess black could have killed the white. I'm not sure.
The rule is you force him to go to the place where you have a lot of stones. right?
Yeah, so they went to B12.
Because you have a lot of stones here, you have a lot of friends here.
Yeah.
So you should try to
No,
force him
what
to
I
here.
was thinking is like they go to B12 and they'll go to B10, and I could go to like A11 or something like that and corner them, and but
Ah,
then the black would go and extend and then kill that guy
okay. Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah. But in the real game, white has block on the wrong side. Now you can escape because now he cannot block. This is what he actually did in the game. Who block,
Indeed.
and now there's a double attack, right? So he did it on the wrong side. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think it gets killed later though.
But later,
Oh no,
no,
no, it's
no,
too
no,
late.
no. The reason why you lose the game is on the top right corner. It's here. So this is the first mistake you make. Goes here because you go to here on the second line. As I said last time, it will be killed. So there's no point to go there. What you should have done is just extend. And yes, he can make two eyes in the corner, but then you have the whole territory. You have protected this whole territory here. So I think black still has a good chance to win the game. Instead, you go here. So he kills this stone first. And this move is an overplay. It's too strong because you have got a cutting point here and there. What you should do is to protect these cutting points by doing this. Or you can just connect to protect your cutting points. This is what you should have done. Because you got too many cutting points, so gradually your stones have been captured. See, because you have a cutting point. So you cannot save all the stones. But actually after that, white has given you another chance, opportunity, is here. When white go extend here and the black block, black is actually attacking the 4 white stones. And none of you has paid attention to this. So white attack. And Derek, now you can see, what you should have done is just to capture it.
Connect.
No,
Wait,
not connect.
capture it? Wait a second. Can you go back to M5? I want to see it again. Oh yeah, okay, that's
You already attacked these 4 stones and you didn't notice it. And here attack, you don't even need to connect. You just take him away, right? Or if you connect, that's fine. But after that,
oh, then you can still do it.
this is your last chance. This is your last chance, right? He attacked
Yeah.
this, but what
Okay.
you could do is just capture.
Okay.
If you
Makes
do
sense.
this, you may still have a
Okay.
chance to win. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is your last chance. You didn't see this attack, unfortunately. Okay. So summarize this game. Next time, don't make unnecessary extra eyes, and pay attention to the attack. Okay. Austin and Kevin. Austin is black and Kevin is white. So Austin, I don't know if you, oh yes, you're here. You see, you play the stones one by one, shoulder by shoulder connected. This is safe. I have to say this is very safe, but you play too slowly. You see, white has taken all the corners and the side. So he has a potential to make this his territory, and this is also potential white territory. but you didn't get a lot of territory in the middle. So what you should do now is you have to invade here or invade here. Try to damage white's territory. That's what you should have done. Also, at this point is actually or your opportunity. At this point is actually your opportunity. Why? Because if you're broke on this side, then you can kill this whole group. But you go to the bottom 9, and then the white group has escaped. So, but this is normal because you just started to play the game. So sometimes, so you should try to learn from the games you played. Okay. After that, yes, white for white should have just go here to make the territory much bigger instead of connected here, because here is not a cutting point. If black goes here, you can just kill it. So you don't need to connect. It's not necessary. Okay. After that, yeah, it is here. So from here, white, no, black goes here, white atari. But it's actually atari this stone. Black also atari. So what should white go? White should just capture the stone. Then everything's good. But white also capture. Also atari. So at this point, black captured first. So once you are in a situation that you atari your opponent's stone, and he also atari your stone at this time, at this situation, you should capture it immediately. Don't wait. Okay. However, eventually white still win the game. So this is a very good game. It's a fighting all the way. You need to make fights during your game to improve. Okay, this is a very good game. So let's take a look at Da-An and Bo. Da-An and Bo. Okay, both are good. This group has been killed. The reason is, at this point, white should protect all the cutting points. So white should have done here to make a double tiger mouse to connect everything and also protect these cutting points. Up to now, I think white should have a good chance to win still, because white's got a whole territory on the bottom side. So why did white lose? Is because after black invade, white, okay, this is the problem. Da-An, as I said, first of all, this group of you already has one, I don't know how many eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 eyes already, right? You have far more eyes than you need. You only need 2 eyes, but you have 20 eyes. So why do you make another eye, which is totally unnecessary? You see, you make another eye. And you see at this point, black is invading your territory. What you should do is approach him try to kill him. Even if you don't kill him for this game, but you will improve for each game. But you have to try to fight, try to kill him. Okay, never mind. I think the next game, you will know that no need to make too many eyes. Instead, you should fight and try to kill your opponent's group. Ethan. So this game, Ethan has did a good job by up to now. Up to now, Ethan has did pretty good. He taken the whole territory on this corner, but from now on, this move is wasted move. What you should have done is to invade White's territory and start fighting. Okay. I know eventually you invade on the top side and you made a group to leave, which is very good. That's what you should be. But that's what you should have done much earlier. At this point, you should start to invade his enemy's territory. Dennis and Emily. Okay, so far so good. And Emily is white. Okay. Dennis.
Wait, whose game is this again?
This is you against Dennis.
I remember.
Yeah. So to save this stone, Black should just connect to save it instead of going there. Because going there, the stone will be killed. So you should connect. Again, right now, you see this stone is not connected with the group. So what you should have done is connect here or make a tiger mouse. Once you make tiger mouse, White cannot cut you. Cannot cut this stone. Because White can only pick. And then you can connect. Okay. After that, see, no one cares about the cutting point. So whoever cut here, it's so huge because if White cut here, these 3 stones are dead. If Black protects here, then not only these 3 stones are saved, but also he can take the corner. So pay attention to the cutting points again. Okay. Oh, we only have 5 minutes left. So we will move to our game sessions.